So in the fire service, we utilize what's called an AAR. It's an after action review. This is a post-operational debriefing that where we talk about the events that transpired and try to learn some lessons and get better. So we use those a lot throughout this academy process through our training evolutions. So with an AAR, we'll ask questions like, what was the plan or what was the assignment? What actually happened and why? And then what will we do better next time? So I'm going to reflect on the class in this way a little bit. So what was the plan for this academy? On night one, we told you what a tremendous opportunity this would be, how they're going to get all the certifications that they would need to launch themselves into a career in the fire service. It's all the same certifications that they'll get from the career Washington State Fire Training Academy, plus some extras, wildland and EMT, all in one place. So an amazing opportunity. But what was going to be the cost? Number one, time. So 16 hours a week, class time, on top of their other responsibilities. They had full-time jobs, full-time school, and those 16 hours don't include the study time required. There was a lot of study time required. They were not going to make it through without putting in that extra effort. We also talked about the challenges of the high standard that was set. We set a high standard for this academy, just like any professional academy. These standards reflect the high standard that the community places on us as first responders. When the community calls 911, they want the A team to show up, so that's who we need to be. So that's why we set our standards so high. And most importantly, we needed you to embrace the team mentality. We go everywhere in the fire service as a team, so it's really important to be team-minded. We succeed and fail as a team. So there's your plan. So what actually happened? 2201, you understood the assignment. You showed up, you met the standards, you completed the training, you achieved your certifications. Now you can call yourselves firefighters and EMTs. And it was hard. We lost a few recruits through the process along the way, just due to the high standard of losing. But not everybody made it, and that's because of the standards which we set. You earn these titles by showing up every day ready to learn and better yourselves. You work to become thinking firefighters, problem solvers. You bought into the program and the lessons the instructors were working to impart, and you had great attitudes along the way. The thing that makes me the most proud is how you came together as a team. You supported each other. You worked hard for the success of the training unit, your team's objectives, and the success of the class as a whole. This commitment to team success really showed in our trip to North Bend. We went to the live burn at the Fire Training Academy, and they impressed the instructors that were there along the way. And this mindset is exactly what we needed from you as Pullman Fire Reserve. So, lastly, rather than asking what would we do different next time, I wanted to reflect on where do you go from here. So you're firefighters now, your career begins. But you're not working to become firefighters, you're working to be great firefighters. So what is a great firefighter? A great firefighter is a firefighter who never stops learning. A great firefighter recognizes that becoming great is a process, it's not a destination. So stay committed to that process. While teaching skills and talking through the challenges that they would face on the training ground, many of us instructors would use a metaphor, putting tools in your toolbox. We were trying to empower you to become problem solvers by teaching you skills and concepts that you would need to apply in a creative way to meet the needs of our community. So now that you have a full complement of tools, go master them and never stop putting tools in your toolbox. And lastly, now that you're going to start pulling shifts alongside members of the career staff and fellow reserve firefighters, work hard to earn the trust of your new team. You'll earn trust through your dedication, your courage, and your integrity. Earn trust of your teammates by building them up, supporting each other, lifting each other up. Remember, we win as a team, right? So the team is everything. You know this already, so don't lose sight of that. So now go make Pullman proud. I have every confidence that you guys will. Congratulations to them.
This award goes to overall score to include their Firefighter 1, Hazmat, and Wildland scores. And that this year goes to Michael Warlack. And our second award is an award that Steve and I talked about. We looked at the class, we looked at who stepped up and was that leader amongst the recruits. From our standpoint, Steve also polled our adjunct instructors to see who, as they rotated through and taught class, who they saw as a standout leader within the recruit class. And this year, we came up with Zach Ellinger. All right, Mr. Valencia. Robert was born and raised in San Francisco, California. Zach Riel. Zach was born and raised in Seattle, Washington. Zach graduated from Seattle Preparatory School and attends Washington State University, where he studies kinesiology and strength and conditioning. He also works as a personal trainer with WSU Recreation. Zach is the son of David and Lisa, and brother of Liza. His grandfather John and grandmother Donna were unable to attend due to recent illnesses, but he looks forward to celebrating his graduation with them at their home in Lacey. Zach is ecstatic about his summer position with the Pullman Fire Department, where he gets to drive around and check fire hydrants. And he's looking forward to continue working towards a career position in the fire service. He will be pinned today by his mother, Lisa.